Hello everybody, welcome back to Midlife Gaming. And as you can see, we've got a hole. We've got a very big hole. And we wanted to put something in there, didn't we? We can't fill it. Well, we can fill it, but we don't really want to. So, I got this. I did some stuff. I've done a few things since last episode. Where are we? I need to open my inventory, which I can't remember how to do because my brain isn't working properly today. It's been a long day, apologies. This is a Friday evening. I've been at work all day. And now I'm here. I'm trying to remember how to get back into my inventory. E. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. Right. So we got this. Look, geothermal power stations. And I built two of these. Bit of a challenge because I haven't got all the equipment being built just yet for them. But I thought we'd try and get our power going down a bit more. Just get that away. So I want to put one on here because I think this will generate some electricity. It's 330% electricity. So let's throw that down. Look at that. There we go. Perfect. Now we've got some electricity being generated. We've got quite a bit needed because we are... oh, look at that. That's generating nicely, isn't it? So we've got quite a big power load on our system at the moment because we've got...
depleted.
Oh, depleted minerals. Quite a lot of things going on. However, since last episode, also, the Dark Fog were a little bit cheeky. And they also put another hole in our planet. They did one here as well. Hence why I got two of these. Just so that we had a spare one. We'll throw that down there. Probably need to connect to a power pole, I'm thinking, don't we? Yes, let's put a pole in there. So yeah, last episode we got to our second planet. And we want to do a bit more of that, don't we, really? I want to extend our factory and our resources. I want to be able to use that planet for building PCBs, because there was a lot of copper, a lot of iron there. And that's not going to fit. Let's try that again. A lot of copper, a lot of iron. And I think we can use it for building our PCBs, and then we'll use that for building our motors and our, the green thingies, whatever those thingies are that we want to build. Those things there. Electromagnetic turbines. Because we can build all that on that planet with just iron and copper. And then we've got these bad boys which need graphite. But I don't think we're going to have enough graphite there. We may be able to do something with it, but we'll get these started up. I want to get a factory for these first. But then also... I want to see if we can get our planetary logistics going as well, because we want to get these shuttling back and forth for around the planet, but then we also want to get the other ones, which we haven't unlocked just yet. We'll get to that. We want to be able to get the bigger ones going interplanetary, so we can go from planet to planet. So we want to get our titanium over here. We've got our rockets here still going. I will put some more missiles in there because I had a few spare. There we go. Our rockets still going. These are doing quite well, actually. The only thing is, when these idiots in the Dark Fog bring their little platform in, it is hard for them to shoot down. It takes a lot of hits to damage it. So it takes it a while. It does get a hole in the planet before it does anything. But there we go. It is what it is. So yeah, in terms of power now, we're doing very nicely. Tons of the stuff. A few solar panels waiting to get put in there. Got some building at the moment. And if we look over here, you can see we have got our plastics and everything going, all our chemistry and everything working up over here, and we've got yellow research. So this is all being stuck in here, being put in this building very nicely. It's all ready to go. We haven't done anything yellow research just yet though. We've stopped with research because we're waiting on titanium. The titanium needs to come in over here somewhere, and then we'll need to go on a little journey that goes somewhere around it. Oh yeah, well, I was putting it in here. And it goes this little journey into these things to make these crystals. So the titanium and then these crystals here makes these organic or titanium crystals. So the organic crystals we can make. We've got tons of oil. We've got tons of graphite. We've got tons of plastic. We've got acid getting built now and everything. We've got everything we need. But all the surplus and the excess is just going straight over here into these to power the station. Put more power in the place. We've got graphite being built as well, which we need. Because graphite's very useful for building... the little planar, whatever those things are there. Not those. Those. No, not those even. Where is it? One of those other things we were building. Yes, these things. That's what I wanted to build. Particle containers. They're photon combiners. We've got these unlocked as well. Precision drones. I think they're like little snipers. We might build some of those, but not too worried about that for the moment. So we've got our proliferation going as well. We've got green proliferation going now. So that's all nice. That's all going wherever it should be. But... done something with this oil factory. Now, it's a bit mad, but this oil factory at the moment is essentially producing unlimited oil. And I'll go into that Okay, so what do I mean by infinite oil and infinite resources? Well, basically, I'll do a little demonstration of it here. So, starting with just oil and a little bit of coal, you can turn that into a virtually limitless supply of hydrogen and light oil and some graphite as well. So what we do, we've got these 3 refineries here, and using the 3 refinery recipes we've got here, we can do some pretty clever stuff. Figured this out all by myself. Oh, not clever. I thought I'd just pop it in here quickly and show you. So this one here, basically this takes the standard oil, so it puts it in there. A few power issues at the moment, that's not a problem. So that's just basic oil. That turns into, as you can see, 2 light oil and 1 hydrogen. All well and good. So that throws it out on this side of the belt over here. Excellent, lovely, we're all happy with that. So what we do then, we go down to this second one. And I've done something a little bit devious, maybe you might say. So I've got this one, which takes in the hydrogen and the light oil at a rate of, there we go, so we've got 2 hydrogen and 1 light oil, which will make 3 hydrogen and 1 graphite. So basically we're turning that light oil into a piece of graphite. That's fine, that's not a problem. So what we do with that is that the hydrogen comes out onto this belt here, closest to the machine, and it gets grabbed by the furthest belt along. And then when this takes it in, fills it up, and then it spits more hydrogen back out. But it spits the hydrogen back out here. And then it just goes back and it gets sucked in again. Look, so there you go, it's getting sucked back in. And every so often one of these goes past because the machine's full, it doesn't need it. But it also grabs this light oil. And then on the other side of there, it spits the light oil out as graphite. There we go, that's perfect. I've got a box there for it just to go in so it keeps going. But you can belt that off wherever you like now because that's no longer needed. And put it into a machine, make diamonds with it, make fuel with it, whatever you want to do with it. It's your business. But from there onwards, this machine and this machine, or these 2 belts, still putting out hydrogen and light oil, even though they're putting out more of it now, essentially. So it's putting out a lot more hydrogen than it put in. When you get to here, this 3rd machine takes the hydrogen, the light oil, and a piece of coal, and it turns it back in to 3 pieces of light oil. So basically, a hydrogen and a coal turns into another piece of light oil, which is actually pretty clever. So there again, I've done the same thing here, so it basically feeds itself. The light oil comes out and then gets sucked back in again. It's on a little loop. When it's full up, it doesn't go, and it just goes past. And then it fills up, and then I've got it just going into these containers here. And nice and easy. So it looks like it's doing a ratio of 2 to 1 pretty much. Maybe a little less than 2 to 1. On the hydrogen and the oil, which is great. And then we've got all the graphite. That's a fairly good ratio. All of that is burnable material, so you can put all that into your fuel or whatever you want to do with it. Turn your hydrogen into deuterium, and this into plastic. But basically from this, you could scale this up, so you could have 10 of them, and then another 10 of them, and another 10 of them. And that's kind of what I've got over here. This is sort of what I have doing here. And as you can see, we've got the oil back looping back around on itself. And the reason for that is it gets more efficiency out of that. So it's pretty handy. And I've got all the graphite coming out of there, and the extra oil that's going into my plastic production over here. So that's turning that into oil, plastic, there you go. And then the graphite's going down here, and that's turning into the little tiny graphene things. So it's not a wasted material, and anything that does go past it not used just goes and gets burned off, which is fine. Very good, very efficient little system. So yeah, just thought I'd show that to you. Make it, don't make it, have fun with it, or don't. It's up to you. There you go. Nice little quick and easy tutorial, or little demo, perhaps, if you want to call it that. Anyway, back to the game. There you go. That's what that's doing. And it's chucking out absolutely tons and tons of stuff. And there you go. There's the green proliferation going there. So yellow proliferation goes in, and it gets put in there with the diamonds. Diamonds? They're always a girl's best friend. In this case, they're our best friend. If you're man, woman, boy, girl, whatever you prefer, or anything in between. I'm not one to judge. So this basically turns it into green proliferation, which basically gives it, I think it's 25% or something like that. Either way, more products. Everyone's really happy with that. Love it. So, where else are we going? Oh, you'll grab a few more of these while we go, because they need to be put into the buildings. What else did we do? What else? We did a few other bits as well. So copper's still going over there. Got our power stations down there. We got these belts extended. Yes, so we've got water going on the line as well, so we can get water for other things. We'll need that. We've got gears coming out on the line as well, so we need gears on the line. These are going off into here to build these little turbine thingies, and then they're coming off here, and we'll build some electromagnetic turbines while we're here as well. And these are going over here to put in the rest of these, which is nice. Isn't that lovely? There we go. So I'm probably going to have to go and do a quick run over to the other planet and get some titanium. But I think one of the first things I need to do is see about building one of these logistics stations, which we haven't unlocked yet. So let's have a look at our research, see what we can do. I say should be able to unlock that now, but we are missing a research. So we'll activate that one. That's our first yellow research we're ever going to do. So that should go through quite quick. We won't worry about that for the moment. We could do with empilers later, but we'll do that later. And then that one, there we go. That should give us that interstellar or interplanetary transportation, which is great. And then we got these things down here, attack drones. These are electromagnetic based weapons. So they're essentially like these little drones down the bottom here, but they're with electromagnetic. So I don't take it they need ammunition. I don't know. Whatever. And then we can start looking at building space-based weaponry. And that's where we kind of want to go, because I do want to get this bloody dark fog hive out of our planet. Yeah, we can't build much past that, unfortunately, because it's all going to take purple science, which we haven't got yet. Maybe we'll look at doing that in this episode, see if we can get it at least ready. Oh, look, particle colliders. We can't do those yet. Yeah, that's where we're at. Let's see if we can get that built. And for the moment, while it's doing that, that's obviously our nice little belt looking lovely there. I'm going to put in a little factory here to start building these green turbine things, because we do need those. So let's start. Where do we want to build these things? What do we need to build them with? We need little magnetic rings and those little motors. That's fairly easy. So 2 belts off of there and a whole stack of factories. So it needs 2 of those. So for every 1 factory we've got there, we'll put 2 of those in. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So we'll put 4 factories in here to do this. Should be relatively easy, I would say. And we'll put them in the same place. And yeah, okay, I'll start with 1 and I'll work out where these belts are going to go. And I'll be back once we're done with those. Right, and there we go. That is all connected up. And I put in one of these little drone bases here just to help us out building it. All nice and easy. There we go. Got our little magnetic things on there. We'll grab a few of them for stocking up. We can use them ourselves. We've got some usages for them. And I don't even know what I'm going to use to build them with, but it's good to have them here. What we'll do later on is once we've got a planet that can sustain it, we'll build a factory that just builds this and this continuously, and then that drops it into us. So that should do that bit. We've got our research going still at the moment, so this is coming through. It's a little slow, but we'll get there. Go and see what's happening with the research. Hope the yellow one is running out. We should have tons of that still to build it. Yeah, it's just the red one's letting it down a little bit. It's a little slow. We can upgrade that belt. Let's just grab that. We'll see what happens with that. I think these are a little slow getting in. Maybe we need to build some more of those. I wonder. Can we put any more on top of that? Oh, there you go. There's our planetary logistics system. Can't build any of those yet. We haven't got any titanium or any of these or any of those. So we're a little bit stuck. We need the silicon still. We haven't got any silicon on this planet. We need to go and get planet number 3 to get silicon. Let's have a look at that. The dark fog is a little bit more of a foothold on that one, so it's going to be a little harder to catch. Nope, that's planet 2. That's our second planet. That one there. There we go. Yeah, so they've got 4 planetary bases there now. Ouch. 4 planetary bases. We need to get there sooner rather than later and then land on the sort of the North Pole region of it, because if we don't, they're going to take us pretty quick. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fly over to the other planet for the moment. We'll let all this do what it's doing. And we'll come back once we've got some titanium, because we're going to need it for our newer weapons and technology. And where are we going? Got to find our next planet, haven't we? On that first, shouldn't we? Nope, it's not that one. That's the lava one. It's that one there. Right. See you in a minute. There we go, nearly there. Beautiful game, this. I love the fact it's so beautiful. This looks so good. Oh, got no power left to fly. We'll let our battery charge for a second. I should get this there nice and easy. Got plenty of fuel in the tank still. Yeah, and that's the Dark Fog's hole. It's a hole we can destroy or fill it with something else. Hey, let's not even go there. There we go. Right, so we made the stupid mistake of coming all the way over here with a full inventory, didn't we? So what we'll have to do now is drop some stuff off in this inventory. Okay, right. How much of this? We've got absolute mega tons of it. Let's just take what we can back with us. Fantastic. Right. What do we want to do while we're here? I think... Do you know what I want to do while we're here? I want to be... Well, actually, we can't do it while we're here because we need a logistics station to do it. One of these buildings, which we can't build yet. I want to get one of these, and I want to put a blueprint down for it with a smelting facility on it as well. So everything, the ore comes out of it, or basically the ore gets sent to it via the logistics ships, and then comes out, gets smelted, and then the smelted product goes back in. And I want to do that for every smeltable product that we have. And just create one blueprint so that every time we go to a planet, we stamp it down and we use it as the central hub for all the resources to go into. So that's kind of what I want to do. And then we can use it just as basically to just swallow all the resources on one planet and rinse it all out. So we've got quite a lot of stuff here. So we, resource-wise, have, yeah, a fair amount of iron, tons and tons of copper still. And the titanium is the other bit that we need. Oh, there we go. Look, interstellar logistics. Right. We do want to get a factory set up for that too. That's going to be the next thing, but it does require titanium. So I'm going to use all this titanium, get home, rebuild the bits that I want to do. So I'm going to do the interplanetary, or the planetary, and then interplanetary. And for that, we're going to need a few bits. We've got acid at home, so we can build the titanium ore, or the titanium bars, and we need to get those little pink things. Those chips. What do we need for those chips again? Silicon. We are going to need Planet 3. We're going to have to take Planet 3 at some point very soon. Just to get the silicon. Right. Let's get home. There we go. Nearly home. Back to our little home planet. Keep us all safe. Fantastic. Look at that. What good landing. Couldn't have got any closer to it. Unless we landed on top of it. So we could probably use some of those. We're right for the moment though. Right. Let's go and put some of this titanium away. We'll grab 500 of those just for the moment. And then the rest of that's coming out into there. That'll go into our research. Excellent. We've got new research we need to do as well. So, what do we need to do? Gas giant exploitation. I don't care about that for the moment. Nor the that bit. Not worried about the rest of that. Let's go and do some upgrades to our mecha. So, we can't do the cosmic one yet. So, we can do the mecha core. Let's do that. Inventory capacity. Yes, please. Need that for sure. Not worried about that one. Energy circuit. Yes, please. We'll take that too. Drone engine. Yes, also. Drive engine. Yes, definitely. Energy shield. We'll keep going. We can do it. We can queue it. So, we want to build factory making these. Build these, we need silicon. We do have a very limited silicon at the moment, but we also have titanium we need. So, I think probably we need to manually build a couple of these. And then we want to be able to build one of these, which is going to take one of those. So we need a factory that builds these, that then builds these, and then that builds the gas giants later as well. But first thing we need is these particle trap things. They should be fairly easy, but that's why we've got these green containers here. So we need a factory that builds those. And it's going to use the graphite, the copper, and these green things. I knew there was a reason we needed those. The graphite should be on here. I think we put it on here. Somewhere, didn't we? Yes, look at that. We did. We did. Right, where are we going to put it? We can't put it there. We'll have to put it up here. Shame about building those solar panels so close. So close. Okay, we don't need a lot of these. We just need it to be consistent. So then, factory. Are they built in a factory? I'm sure they are, aren't they? Where are we? They are built in an assembler. 3 lines needed. Okay. 3 lines on a shirt. So no, that's not the song. Okay. Factories, factories, factories. Oh, we've got new factories. Well, we've got these better factories. We won't build them just yet, though. Okay. So we are going to leave a gap here. Put one of these down. And I will be back once I've placed all these lines down. I probably need to go and stock up my belts again. So bear with me. I'll be back. There we go. Look at that. We did it. A little janky with these lines, but that's just because of the meridian that goes across there. And there you go. There's our first particle container. Look at that. Particle container. Fantastic. Right then. So what do we need to build these bloody things then? Next in the line is these. And we still need those boards, those printed circuit board thingies. Still can't do those here as the silicon is required. We will manually create these for the moment, I think. Because we need those things, don't we? Those things there. These ones. We don't have any silicon on us. I know we can get some though. Okay. So for now, we will manually create those. We will put a factory here to build this. And we'll put it just in here for the moment. Just there. Should be fine. And I will, as I say, manually feed this in to build these bad boys. Wherever I can build the damn things now. There we go. And yeah, quite a lot of stuff needed there. We got the steel. We got the titanium. Chuck that in there now. Chuck 400 of that in. We'll chuck 49 of those in. And we'll grab a stack of these off here. It's quick and dirty for this. This is just to get our logistics up and running. There we go, 29 of those. And then we need those circuit boards. We'll grab those later. Let's get them ready. There you go, look at that. 93 logistics of... oh. There we go. 94 silicon. I think we used the rest down here building these solar panels. Never mind. A little bit hasty in doing that. No matter. We can still build more. We've got tons of this coming in. Absolute stacks of it still going in here. This takes forever to build. Very, very, very slow. And then that's just very slow to get any materials to put in it. Oof. It is what it is. Anyway, right. What can we build with those? We'd have to manually build these for now. Oh, we can build 47. Right. Let's build all 47. That'll be fine. Hand building them is going to take forever, but we'll do it. Okay, got a few of these boards. Let's get them in there. I think we need 10, don't we? God, we need 40. Wow. 40 per. That's not enough. We haven't got enough. We can build one of these stations, and we definitely need two. How do we build one from another? Okay, well, we'll keep going. Okay, got a first one being built. It's these chips that are the bottleneck here. This is taking forever. So we've got some more silicon going. But it's a very, very slow process. So we've got one logistics station being built right now. What do we need for these little shuttles then? So we need to get these built as well, don't we? So these are going to need chips as well, which is great. And these little engines. So the engines take steel and copper, easy enough to build. Knock those out quite easy. What I might do is just put a little factory down just for now. We will get a proper factory built eventually. Put those in. But for now, let's chuck some of those in there. We want to build those, don't we? Little thrusters. So we'll chuck 100 of those in there. As many as it'll take. And then where's all my steel gone? Oh, I've gone and thrown it all in there, haven't I? Let's try that again. Throw as much in there as we can. 40. Okay, fine. Chuck the rest in there. There we go. So we need another load of those. And there's one logistics station. Yay, one. We did one. We did a good thing. We did a thing. One logistics station. Okay. There's enough in there to build one more if we can get more of these chips built. That's going to start building these engines, which is great. We'll get our logistics carriers built while we're doing the logistics or the smelting of the other bits. So if we can get 10 of those, that'll be great. That'll start us off at least. And then we need to build one of them big ones. Okay, while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to carpet this top piece here. So when we do build our logistics station, we've got somewhere to put it. This is where it's all going to come in. But it's going to be our planetary hub, I think. I always like to do top and bottom of the planet, like the poles. It's easier, I think. Just tidier. So let's just make this nice and big. There we go. And that will go in there in the middle. So we'll pop down some power lines as well. Get them going down to the bottom. We'll pop one there. Probably need to adjust that, but we'll do what we need to do with it.
A landing relay station detected.
Ooh, that's interesting. Got a landing relay station detected. Where is it? It looks like it's going over there. Which it seems to be. I don't think we're going to get a chance to shoot that down in time. We haven't got enough power to do it. But we might have to look at going back over there in a moment and destroying that. Yeah. It's going to land. It's going to start a base. We'll go over there and destroy that soon. I don't know if it's going to be anywhere near where the other one is. We'll find out. We'll get there. They won't have to do much damage to start with. I'm just halfway through building some titanium just to get some smelting going. Because I do need some. And I just want to get it off of here. Just so we can get some titanium going. Some of this, what's it called? It is titanium, isn't it? Titanium alloy, yes. So we need some of this to build our logistics bots. Our logistics stations. Once we're done, these guys won't stand a chance. There we go. That'll go in there, and we'll pop that into there. And we need some power. There we go. Right, we'll let that do what it's doing. Do you know what? We'll just upgrade that, get a bit more in there going quicker. There we go. I don't know how much it's going to make. We'll take what we can with us. Because we'll need a few of these, I reckon. So we're looking to build 2 of these. So we've got the things we need to build 2 of these. Or have we? Not quite. We'll get there. Yeah, 2 of these. 1 for this planet and 1 for the other planet. We'll get some of those on as well. We've got those. Yeah. We don't need 40. We're not going to need too many. We'll be right. We'll build those. Okay, we should be nearly there. It'll take a little while. We're going to get there. We are going to get there. So, we can build 1. Let's build 1. Okay, we're putting down one of these stations at the top here. And bingo. Ooh, that's going to take a little while to charge. Right, what do we want in there? We want titanium ingots. And we want local supply and remote demand, which means we'll take it from abroad, from afar. And then when we get to other planet, we'll put it on remote supply and local demand. And we'll get it sent in there. It'll take a little while to charge up. We've got no ships in here at the moment. That's fine. We'll get those put in the other side. And we will get this filled with titanium. And for the moment, we don't have anything to bring it out on. We'll do that when we get back. But I want to get it actually started for the moment. So we're nearly there. We're nearly going to get titanium. Okay, right. I think we've got enough. So our planetary base here is working fine. We're going to go to the other one now, the other planet. We'll probably try and take that mech, that platform down as well. We've got some interstellar logistics ships coming in. I'm hoping the Dark Fog doesn't attack these and destroy them. I'd be very disappointed if they do. I'm hoping it leaves them alone. Don't know what's going to happen in that respect. It could cripple us doing that, couldn't it? Really do us some damage. How many of these do we want to take? We don't seem to have anything else going on here, so tell you what, let's take that with us as well. Don't know what it's doing here, but we'll take it anyway. We'll take 2 of these. And we'll take a lot of those. Hey, look, let's take all the ones we can. Excellent. Right, we do want to leave a few bits here. We don't need all this junk. I'm going to leave some stuff behind. Okay, left the box of some stuff behind. We'll take some of this with us as well. Probably going to end up using that. That's going to be useful. And we'll take some more missiles with us because I want to get a box over there and stack it to the brim. And we'll have a nice defensive measure over there somewhere. Right, cool. Load of noise. Load of noise. So we haven't got any dark fog on this planet anymore, which is nice. 46%, they're not happy with us though. Okay, so we're going to go there. Let's go.
Flight mode. Cruise mode. Cruise
There we go.
ended.
We're home. Right.
Flight mode.
How close are they to building the base? Yeah, it looks like it's pretty close. If we can destroy anything here, we might be able to attack them, perhaps, and destroy it. Plasma sentry. Yeah, you're nothing, mate. You're nothing. Where are my drones? Where are they? Why aren't they coming out? Come on. Go out and fight. Why are they not coming out to fight? We'll just stand here and shoot everything then, shall we? Fine with me. Well, it's going to take a long time. They're not going to like us, but still. We need something else to destroy this with. We need something a bit more robust. What do we got? Need some power on these, don't we? That's the only thing. Stop and rebuilding. Oops. Move that one out of the way. Yeah, I know we need power. We'll get there. We'll get there. Got no bullets.
Base core destroyed.
Oh, there you go. We've destroyed that anyway. Never mind. Oh, now they come out. Anything. Okay. Need some power. Where are we going to get the power from? We'll make a small base here. Nothing too big. Make extravagant. For later. Okay. I'll take the bullets from my mecha for the moment just to cover it. Got plenty more. We can fill these up with later. Right, where do we get the power from here? Where's our nearest station to get power? It's quite a long way over there, isn't it? We'll build a path. We'll get there. That's annoying. Put that in the wrong bloody place, didn't I? There we go. Look at that. Much better. Right. Cool in the gang. Okay, what do we got from there? Nothing good. Right. So we do have still lots and lots of ammunition. So we'll grab... Let's get over here. We'll grab some for our mecha. We should have the better quality ammunition, I think, shouldn't we? Did we not build that? No, we didn't. We forgot to build it. Right. We did want to get some missile turrets down as well, didn't we? Okay, right then. Second... Oh, we didn't build the second planetary logistics system, did we? No, we built one and not two. We were too hasty and we didn't build enough of this. Oh, we're so dense, aren't we? We're so dumb. We're so dumb. I say we. I mean I. I didn't build that, did I? Oh, I haven't got enough of this. 8 missing. Oh, how can I not do that? 8 short. I've got to be 8 short. Build it myself. I haven't got any acid. Oh. Oh, what a day. Right. Hold, please. Okay, we're back. We are back. We need to get round to this side of the planet, though, because we made a boo-boo, didn't we? So we should have this side of the planet here. Got some things getting ready to be built over there, but we should have enough space here to build, finally, this bad boy. Right, here we go. Get him in down there. And do we need to charge him up? Put a bit more power next to him there. Perfect. Right, that is going to take titanium and it's going to remote supply and local demand. Local demand's only for now because once we get our logistics drones in here, it will go and pick them up from the local hubs. But for now, we're going to belt it all in manually. And that's why I've got this big belt all the way coming up here. Yay, look at that. Fantastic. Right, once all that titanium comes in here, that is going to start going. But we need to also put these in, don't we? Where are they? There we go. It's only 4. 4 is better than a kick in the head at the moment. So we'll take 4. There we go. Right, let's go and make sure the rest of these belts are built. Oh, blimey. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's our first titanium going in there. And that should, once it's charged up a bit more, which it's slowly doing, it should start filling up, and then our logistics little ships should take them home. Yes, fantastic. Finally, titanium. There we go. They're filling up nicely on there. Right, we'll leave that to do what it's doing. Have a quick look around just to make sure. We're going to put those missile turrets in, I think, as well. I want to keep this dark fog off this planet. I know we're losing power at the moment. We should be okay. We've got titanium at home. Now we need to get it into our research centre. That's fine. That's the next step. Easy to do. Okay, where are we going? We need to go this way. Missiles. Missiles, everybody. I want to get them over here. So if we put our missiles here... That one got destroyed, didn't it? The problem is we're going to get the dark fog getting annoyed at us again, aren't we, if we do this? Ah, to hell with it. To hell with them as well. We need to get these laser turrets down. They'd be good to build. I think we should be able to build a couple of those. Ground and air. Right, well, let's get one of these in, firstly. I don't know what sort of coverage this needs. If it needs coverage of some sort. Maybe we'll put one in here as well. I suspect that that covers the range of the missiles all the way. So maybe we can put the missiles here, protected by these guns, and then that should cover them there, I'm hoping. I've got a feeling these will start attacking pretty quick. But let's put them into... where is it? Balanced and balanced. There we go. Starting to attack already. Fantastic. We'll just let them destroy that. It's got a good range on that. Look at that. I think we need a faster belt. Try that again. Here we go. Just keep them busy. Excellent. Right. I'm going to go and put some more power in while we're waiting for it to do that. Yeah, definitely run out of power. Ooh, that's our logistics ship, isn't it? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. What a beautiful image. Okay, this thing looks like it's repairing itself faster than we can destroy it. That. Actually putting its bloody health back up. And all it's doing is just antagonising this dark fog. I think what we'll do, we'll leave it for the moment. We'll let it do its thing. We're not going to have enough power to destroy it if we don't. We're just going to run out of ammunition. So, we're just going to put these into low status for the moment. Oh, I thought they might stop. But alright, let's just put off. Because we don't want them antagonising the dark fog with no value out of it. Because it's not destroying it, it's just getting its health back. We need better weapons. We need to start building these laser weapons, I think. I think that'll be next episode. We'll start building laser turrets and these implosion cannons. They seem to do a lot of damage. Yeah. And they're kinetic as well, so whether that's better, I don't know. It might be easier to make. And then these laser ones just takes power, but we're going to have to start upping our power levels. And we've got shield generators as well. This is amazing. So many good things. Oh look, I wonder if we can build one of those.
Materials.
We're not building one of those anytime soon. Or can we? I wonder. You know what? We might be able to build one of these. I wonder if we can. Let's try. Let's try. We've got some materials over here. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make loads of graphite. Okay, one jamming tower coming up. Let's see how that goes. And the rest of that we'll throw into our mecha for fuel because we need it all. There we go, one jamming tower. I don't know how these work, these jamming towers. Let's have a look. Interfere with nearby enemy units, periodically decreasing their movement speed and rate of fire. Oh, it needs EM capsules. We don't have any of those. Okay, we'll go and put this over here anyway. See what happens. Maybe it'll do something. Let's pop that in there and see what happens with that. I don't think it's going to do anything with that ammunition, is it? Yeah, it needs ammunition. Which it uses these things here. Okay, we ain't building them then. We've got no hydrogen here. Alright, was worth a try. Interesting. We'll keep that there for next time. Okay, right. Well, I think logistics-wise, we're good. Okay, this is now fully charged, which is brilliant, because that means it's going to stop sucking all the power out of the base at the planet. So, that's filling up. That's taking all the titanium home. Now, when we get home, we need to then plug it in to our base. So, let's get home. Oh, we're so close. Look at that. So nearby. No yellow research going on. Why is that? No titanium. There's no titanium. That's because we need to get a local station here to bring the titanium from the big one over there. Which we will do between now and next episode. We'll get one of those plugged in, and that'll be dropping all of this here, and the titanium will be going into there. And we'll be good. We'll be golden. Just need a few of them. And one of them. Now that we've got our titanium coming in, that should be easy. Next place we need to take is that third planet. We need to start getting some better weapons built though. So between now and next episode, I'm going to start unlocking all the research for the better weapons. And we're going to start building some. Next episode, we're going to clear this solar system of the dirty fog. So there. That's what we're going to do. Like it or not. Right, I'm going to leave it there. I will see you in the next episode. Thank you very much. You take care, and we will see you again soon. Bye-bye.